Good morning, everyone. Today we start our first chapter, that is motion in physics. Now I think all of you are ready for internet classes, online classes. Okay, let me start this chapter. Our chapter name is motion. Okay, this is our first chapter, and after this we have total 5 chapters in physics portion. Our first chapter is motion, and we will start with this chapter. And this is very important chapter, very basic knowledge of physics in this chapter. Okay. Let me start this chapter with a definition of motion. What is motion? At first, we should know the definition of rest. Then we are able to know about motion. What do you understand by rest? Rest means a body is said to be in state of rest when its position does not change with respect to a reference point. Okay, what is the meaning of this statement? Let me give you an example. Suppose I am here and here is my bike. This is my bike and this is me. I am sitting inside of this box. And I am watching my bike, and this bike is in a rest condition. This bike is not moving. It means that then I will say that this bike is in rest condition. This bike is an object, this is an object, and this is a reference point. Okay? So, what is rest? A body is said to be in a state of rest when its position does not change. Because in this example, the position of bike is not changing with respect to me, with respect to a reference point. Then we can say that the bike is in rest condition. Got it? Okay, same thing. What should be motion? Motion. A body is said to be in a state of motion when its position changes with respect to a reference point. That is motion. Suppose, I give you an example. Suppose, in this example also, bike is moving now and I am here. I am in rest condition. Okay, then what will I say? I will say that bike is in motion because bike is changing its position with respect to me. With respect to me. Me means reference point. Okay, if a body, okay, now I will write here definition of motion. A body is said to be in a state of motion, when its position changes with respect to time, with respect to a reference point, that is motion, which is our chapter also. Okay, what is rest? What is rest? When a body does not change its position with respect to its reference point, then we say that is in rest. And what is motion? When a body changes its position with respect to its reference point, then we say that it is in motion. Okay? Motion are of three types. First, linear motion, second circulatory motion, and third oscillatory motion. Okay, we can divide motion in three categories. First, linear motion, second, circulatory motion, and third, oscillatory motion. Okay, what is the meaning of linear motion, circulatory motion, and oscillatory motion? Linear motion means when any body moves in a straight line, then we say that that motion is a linear motion. Okay, very simple. When a body moves in a straight line manner, then we say that the motion of that body is linear motion. And what is circulatory motion? Circulatory motion means when a body moves in a circular path, then we say that motion is circular motion. As an example, you can see Earth revolve around the sun. That is circulatory motion also. Okay, and third is oscillatory motion. What is oscillatory motion? You have seen simple pendulum. Simple pendulum. When simple pendulum, the bob of simple pendulum moves from this point to this point, and then after that it repeats itself. Okay, such type of motion is called oscillatory motion. Okay, now but in this chapter we will read only about linear motion. Linear motion means when a body moves in a straight line, that type of motion is called linear motion. Okay, okay. Then next thing, we will start this chapter from this basic thing, physical quantities. Okay, we will start from physical quantity. What are the physical quantities? Very important definition of physical quantities. What are physical quantities? Physical property of material that can be measured. Those quantities are called physical quantities. I am repeating. Physical property of a material that can be measured. Okay. As an example, like length, or I can say height. What is your height? Then you will say 4 feet and 5 feet. Okay, we can measure. Okay, 4 feet, 5 feet. Okay, when I will talk about length from APS school to Siltham, you will say that 5 kilometer. Okay, we can measure that. Okay, such type of quantities are called physical quantities. Length, height, all are those physical quantities. Okay, and these physical quantities are of two types. First one is scalar and second is vector. Okay, physical quantities. What do you understand by physical quantities? Physical quantities are the physical property of a material that can be measured. Okay, those are called physical quantity. And we further divide physical quantity into two types. First one is scalar quantities. Okay, and second is vector quantities. First is scalar quantities and second is vector quantities.